This is Manos. Welcome to our YouTube channel Aptitude Tricks. So today our topic is problems on trains part 2. So if you haven't watched part 1 video of on problems on trains, please watch first and then come to the part 2 video. I will post that part 1 video link in description. So here we will see the topic theory of relativity. So in this there is two types of questions, and that is if two trains coming in same direction, and what if two trains coming in opposite directions. So if two trains coming in same direction, the formula for speed is distance by time. Consider T1 as train 1 and T2 as train 2. If both are moving in same direction of lengths L1 and L2 with speed U1 and U2, so the train T1 the total distance covered by the T1 to cross the train T2 will be L1 plus L2, that is time is equal to distance by speed. The total distance covered to completely cross the train T2 will be length of the train 1 L1 plus L2, and speed. As you know, if two trains are moving in same direction, then the speed will be reduced. So in real time also we will observe that if we are in a train and if any train coming in same direction, then the speed will be it seems to be in slower speed. So here the speeds are getting reduced, because as it is moving in the same direction, it will be reduced by the speed of opposite train, that will be U1 minus U2. So the total time covered is L1 plus L2 by U1 minus U2. Here you should remember, if two trains are coming in same direction, then the speeds will be reduced and lengths will be summed up. Similarly, if you see two trains coming in opposite direction, we know speed is equal to distance by time and time is equal to distance by speed. Yes, two trains are coming in opposite directions. To cross, the total distance covered will also be L1 plus L2, but here the speed will be summed up, because as it is coming in opposite direction, it appears to be coming in with relative to the first train, it appears to be coming in with a higher speed. So the speed here, if it is moving in opposite direction, the speeds will be summed up. So the total time taken is L1 plus L2 by U1 plus U2. If two trains coming in same direction, then we should subtract the speeds, and if two trains coming in opposite direction, then the speed should be summed up. In this first example, it is given as two trains 250 meters and 300 meters long are running in the same direction with speeds 35 meters per second and 108 kmph. In how much time first train crosses the second? First, what the given two trains T1 of length L1 is 250 meters and L2 is 300 meters and moving with speeds U1 is 35 meters per second and U2 is 108 kmph. Here all the units are in meters, but it is in kmph. To convert kmph into meter per second, we will multiply with 5 by 8. 18, 6. 6 5 is 30. 30 meter per second. We know the formula, speed is equal to distance by time. We are asked to find the time. Time is equal to distance by speed. We know if two trains are moving, then the distances will be summed up. L1 plus L2 by, if it is as it is moving in the same direction, the speeds will be, we should minus U1 first train speed minus second train speed. So L1 250, substitute these values in here, plus 300 by 35 minus 30, 550 by 5, 110 seconds. So the time taken is 110 seconds. In the second question, it is given as two trains 320 meters and 480 meters long are running in opposite directions with same speed and the time taken is 20 seconds. Find the speed of first train. So the given length of the train L1 is 320 meters and L2 is 480 meters and the speed of the trains U1 is equal to, they have given they are moving with same speed, let it be U, and U2 also U because both are in same speed, and they have also given time taken is 20 seconds, 320 meters and 480 meters. We are asked to find the speed of the first train. So speed is equal to distance by time. S is equal to the lengths will be summed up, L1 plus L2, distance covered, and the time is 20 seconds. So speed, as it is moving in opposite directions, we should add both speeds. U1 plus U2 is equal to L1 plus L2 by 20. U1 is U and U2 is U. So 2U is equal to L1 is 320 plus 480 by 20. 2U is equal to 320 plus 480, that is 800 by 20. U is equal to 20 meter per second. So the speed of the first train is U1 is U, so it is 20 meter per second. Third question, it is given as a train 1 kilometer long is running at speed of 10 meter per second. In what time will it pass a man who is running at 4 kilometer per hour in direction opposite to that in which the train is going? Find the time in minutes. They have given length of the train is 1 kilometer and speed of the train is 10 meter per second and speed of the man is 4 kilometer per hour, and they are asking us to find time in minutes. Here all units are in meters, but here it is in meter per second. So convert into kilometer per hour. To convert it into kilometer per hour, multiply with 18 by 5, 5 twos, that is 36 kmph. We know the formula for speed is distance by time. We should find time. Time is equal to distance by speed. So the total distance covered is will be length of the train, because we can neglect the length of the man, and the speed will be, as it is moving the opposite direction, we should sum up the speed, that is ut plus um. If the man is in stationary, if we see in part 1 video, we saw this type of problems in that the man is in stationary, so we have not considered um, but here the man is running at speed of 4 km per hour, so we are considering um here. Length of the train 1 km by ut 36 plus 4, that is equal to 1 by 40 hours. They are asking us to find the time in minutes, so that is equal to 1 by 40. To convert into minutes, multiply with 60, 2 2s and 2 3s, that is equal to 1.5 minutes. So the time is 1.5 minutes. So for more difficult problems related to problems on trains, I will explain in part 3 video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Aptitude Tricks. And if you have any doubts, please mention it in comment box. Thank you.